last year, I started a business, and once I got a little traction, I took it from zero to $100,000 in monthly recurring revenue in only 73 days. Want to learn how I did it? Stay tuned.
All right, let's do this.
Welcome to the Mike Check Yourself Show. This is your host, Legacy Mike, and we're going to talk about how I took my lead generation business from zero to $100,000 in monthly recurring revenue in only 73 days. But guys, before we get started, please take a second and smash that subscribe button, because you'll get to see all the cool videos we're coming out with, and you'll get all the juicy details even after this video is over. So guys, last year I was in a tough spot financially, and I didn't know what to do. You can go back and watch some of my previous videos where I talk about this more in detail, but I needed to find a way to make money fast. And after a little bit of thought and some testing, I decided to take my lead generation system from my existing roofing company and start selling those leads to other service providers around the country. And so I rolled this out middle of April, and I was just kind of testing it out. I got my first like 7 or 8 paid clients, and they were paying $14.95 per month. And once I got them on retainer, I would start doing our text marketing system, and I would start generating leads for these businesses. So in April, I had a handful of customers, and I was getting them good results, and I was checking in on them, and I was getting testimonials and things like that. And then I did what all good business owners do, and I started asking for referrals. I mean, if you're going to get people good results, you might as well invite their friends in to get the same results as them. And since my clients were getting such good results, they were happy to refer me to their friends and other colleagues in the industry. So basically, here's how it went down. My first month in April, I did $24,000 in sales. My second month, I did about $70,000 in sales. And then in June, I took it all the way to $110,000 in sales. It was just absolutely bananas. So if you do the math on that, we actually raised prices to $16.95. It was about 60 clients I think we had at the time. And I've never experienced anything more fun and more exciting in my business ever. So here's exactly how I rolled it out. Once I discovered the exact process for how to do it, I hired virtual assistants to run the actual campaigns. And then I would do the sales call. So anytime somebody was interested, I'd get on the phone with them and I would do a 15-minute call to pitch them on the product. Once they were ready to go, I would turn it over to my team and they would continue to run the campaigns, set everything up, and monitor the results. So we set it up to where we would have lead specialists who would monitor the leads, account specialists who would set up the campaigns, review results, things like that. And then we also had a manager that was overseeing both of those roles. And I went from having no employees to 5 people on that quick ramp up. And the cool part is everybody was working virtually. So we're all working together, all accomplishing things, but we got to do it from the comfort of our own home. So if you're not using virtual assistants in your business, you totally should, because that's the only way that I've seen to scale a business quickly and sustainably and not have to pay crazy rates for American labor. So this whole ramp up period was just absolutely bananas. It was frustrating. There was lots of things breaking down. We were working day and night, 7 days a week to make all this happen. I remember specifically on a Sunday, it was actually Mother's Day. We went to church real quick, we got some lunch, and then we came home and we just started working, including my wife on her day. And we just kept saying, this is going to pay off. This is going to pay off. I know it's going to. And it's real easy to know now that we made all that money that it was worth it. But when you're in the moment, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so much work. But it was also super fun and exciting at the same time. We ran into so many challenges and so many hiccups along the way. But once we got through that 3-month phase, we got everything dialed into where we needed it. So here's a couple lessons I learned along the way. Number 1, you need to have an amazing product. It not only needs to get great results, but it needs to be something that's blue ocean, something that's not already being done by a million other people, which is why this offer was so juicy, because there was really nobody else in the marketplace doing it. Number 2, you have to be able to execute super well. And this is going to require a lot of work from you. You're going to have hard days. You're going to have days where you want to quit. You're going to have days where nothing is going right. You're going to have days where your employees don't show up. You're going to have days where things just break down. But if you're trying to pioneer something that's new, you are unfortunately just going to have to break through those barriers. Number 3, you have to get people really excited about what you're doing and then take those success stories and turn them into additional sales. Now, keep in mind, I did this without any paid advertising. I didn't have to spend money on ads. I didn't have to spend money on marketing. I used warm contacts, referrals, and social media to get all of these clients for my business. And the fourth lesson was that you have to have monthly recurring revenue. It's so hard when your business starts at 0 every single month to continue to build upon that. When you have monthly recurring revenue, every month you're starting from a healthy base and you're just building upon that. And finally, the last thing that I can tell you is to make sure that you stay 100% focused on something that works. I see so many times entrepreneurs chasing bright and shiny objects and they're trying to do 4 businesses all at the same time. And trust me, I did the same thing early on in my journey and it doesn't end well. The only times that I've been successful in business were when I just focused on one thing and I put my heart and soul into it. So guys, that's the overview of how I did it. I know there's a lot of details and things you're probably wondering. If you have any questions, comment on this video. I'll make future videos unpacking every single thing I did. And also you can connect with me on social media. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, send me a DM. I would love to walk you through this exact process because ultimately I'm here to help you live your legacy and I want you to be successful. And if I can help you in this business or any other business, I'm totally here for it. Thanks for tuning into the Mike Check Yourself show. This is Legacy Mike signing out. Go out there and crush it, guys. Let's go.
Mic check. 1, 2. I make the calls, yeah, that's what I do. No chains, no rules, just me. This is Legacy Mike.
All right, let's do this.